Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Tuesday live show, guys. Welcome back. How are you guys doing today? Everybody's doing good today? Welcome in. Today, we have a lot to unpack. There's the new kid in the block that we got to talk about. Everybody's talking about it, and we got to talk about it. We got to bring, I have a lot of information to bring. I have a lot of pictures to show you. And then we're going to have a little bit about news, what's going on in the industry of cruising. So we have all of that to unpack today. But first off, thank you so much for being here today in my show today. And I can't wait. I was like, oh my God, it's almost 7. I get to be with the community, get to chat with you guys. For those of you that do not know me and you're here in the channel for the first time, my name is Jackie Gonzalez. I'm also known as Tinkerbell. My channel name is Traveling with Tinkerbell, and I am a travel advisor. We do our live streams every Tuesday from 7 p.m., and we have Across the Way on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Central Time. With that being said, let's get started with the show. Hello, Donnell. Thank you so much for being here today. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I know my desk is one of those that goes up and down. I'm like, wait a minute, why am I like all the way up there? But welcome in. And guys, you guys know me by now. I love celebrity, and celebrity is having a brand new river cruise, and we're going to talk about all about it because now we have more information, we have more details on it. And I know maybe river is not for everybody, but we're going to talk about it on the channel anyways, just in case if maybe you decide, well, these prices are not as bad as I thought it would be. So we're going to unpack all that information. We're going to give you all the deeds. We're going to check out all the rooms on the Celebrity River. And we have just so much information. And then after that, I have some news. There's some new ships that are shifting around the different places in the United States. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Some of them are even offering the non-alcoholic beverage package, and we're going to talk about that. And yeah, so there's a lot to unpack. We only have 1 hour here together, so let's just get this party rolling. So beginning with Celebrity River, let me Celebrity Cruises, Celebrity River. Celebrity right now has, let me pull my information here up. Okay, so Celebrity River is now booking its inaugural year for 2027. I'm going to give you a little bit of information about Celebrity River. And if you guys have not seen the ships or what they look like, I have pictures of all of that. So I'm going to get to share with you guys. So it's a lot of really cool stuff. So rivers is the way to connect, right? Because you get to connect in a different way that you get to connect with cruises, like cruises on the ocean. You get to connect a little bit more with the land, the cities, and also it brings you kind of closer together, and you get to see all the different cultures and history, and you create this deeper connections with these places that you travel on a river cruise. So a little bit about the information about Celebrity River. They actually have a 360 degrees views, some of these cabins, which is really cool. Wait until you see this cabin. It's amazing. And they elevated the experience, kind of like they brought the ocean cruises into the river. And you're going to see what I mean. So every inch of these river cruises is unlike anything you have ever seen if you have been on a river cruise before. So it's just crazy how when I looked at the cruise and I looked at the river cruise, how not identical, because they're not identical, but whoever designed this river cruise did an amazing job. So kudos to you, whoever designed it. These cruise ships, this river cruises, oh my God, I had to stop saying cruise ships. Is this river cruise? Some of them leave out of Budapest in Hungary. So some of them leave out of there. And I'm going to give you some of the destinations that they actually leave out of, because they have different types of destinations as well. So they actually do include shore excursions. There's no other way to experience Europe with most of the iconic cities and towns so deeply if you don't do a shore excursion. So they actually include shore excursions, and they actually, let me see, I have all this information here. So the what is inclusive, you might be asking. So shore excursions are included. Enjoy your choice in of the shore excursions every day. So it's a shore excursion per day. It also includes your dining, more restaurants offering, and more choices in the river, including a 24-hour option. It also includes your drinks, your selected wines, beer, cocktails, coffee, soft drinks, and all the opportunities to upgrade if you want to upgrade to a premium one. It also comes with your complimentary Wi-Fi throughout your journey. So these are some of the things that are included with the pricing. And keep in mind, the price that you're gonna see, and that I'm gonna provide for you, is the price per person. So not only if you have been on a celebrity river cruise, you know that they have Cafe Al Bacchio, which it's coming into the river. So it's amazing. If you guys never been to on a river, on a celebrity ocean cruise, Cafe Al Bacchio is one of my favorites. So for foods, the most dynamic dining experience on Europe River, offering the widest range of options through the day and night, from locally baked morning pastries and regional inspired dinners that reflect the culture around you. Every dish brings the destination to the table. So many choices, so hard to choose, with 6 different dining options, flexible and all day access menus that evolve with the itinerary, and healthy options. You will experience flavors that feel both local and entirely your own. So keep in mind that, you know, depending on where you're going, there's going to be foods that are for that area. So you guys get to try them. If you want to check out some of the public spaces and open decks, the outer decks offer more outdoor space, giving you freedom to roam about. Always open, always inviting, and pretty much the front row seat to Europe, most breathtaking landscapes designed for every moment of the day. This Celebrity Compass does have a infinity pool on it. It also expands all of your horizons, like dine, relax. You're going to take out the local scene from the top deck restaurants and the bar. So you get to, hi, Mama Nancy, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. So you get to kind of like take it all in. And let me start talking all of this stuff. And let me start showing you guys what celebrity is all about. So this is the river cruise. This is what it looks like. And tell me, guys, ain't that a beauty? I love it. I love the way it looks. It just looks so beautiful. And I can't wait to one day be able to sail on one of the 10 celebrity river cruise, because they're going to be 10. Right now, it's only 2 that are out there for booking. This is the back part of the ship where it has the infinity pool, and also you have a little space on the top where you can sit and launch and relax and kind of enjoy the scenery as the celebrity river cruise is going through Europe. All right, so now that we showed you what the ship looks like, I'm also going to show you the different types, and I'm going to move this over here. So if you see me looking this way, it's because I'm moving so that I can show you the types of cabins, because they have all sorts of different cabins. We're going to start with the lower cabin, and we're going to work ourselves up to the higher cabins. Okay, so right here we have Cafe Al Bacchio. So Cafe Al Bacchio is where you're going to have all your amazing coffees in the morning and pastries and things like that. That's what that is. And then this is where you will have your martini bar on the back, and you have the stairs that takes you to the other level. So yeah, guys, you still have a martini bar on a river cruise. So this first cabin that we're going to see here, this is what is called the river view. And I'm going to give you some information about this cabin. It has clean lines, soothing textures, and generous natural light makes our river cruise stateroom feels like anything but standard. Designed with the comfort in mind, each space feature a plush king-size bed with the premium linens, creating a cozy retreat you'll look forward to returning at the end of the day. This is called the River View Cabin. Spacious bathroom includes, which I'm going to show you what the bathroom looks like. Hold on, here it is. Here's the bathroom and includes thoughtful storage and oversized shower, rare luxuries on the river. Whether you are stretching out on a book or sitting for a quiet moment, simply enjoy the calm glowing of the daylight, and the room feels elevated and effortless. So this is the river view. We're going to go to the infinite balcony, which is, hold on, this is not it. Hold on. The infinite balcony, here it is. This is the infinite balcony with wall-to-wall windows that lower at the touch of a button. Our infinite balcony staterooms invite the outside in so that you can enjoy fresh air and new views without ever leaving your room. Inside a king-size bed, spa-style bath, and a mood lightning turn into a river of your floating sanctuary. Sensors, sensory details like ambient soundscapes and sense around you. Thoughtful storage makes the most of every inch in the space of everything you can settle in your way. So that is the infinite balcony. This is the bathroom for that one. And the square footage on the infinite balcony is 173 to 179. Now we're going to go into the balcony cabin. The balcony cabin with a private veranda and seating for two. Our balcony staterooms give you the front row access to Europe's most iconic riverscapes. Step outside to sip an amazing morning espresso or unwind after a day ashore, all from a privacy of your own space that evolve with your journey. Inside is a king-size bed. Materials with streamlined furnishings create a sense of calm and openness, which thoughtful extra from a complimentary mini bar in the room, filtered water, bring you luxury to life. It is a room that invites you to stretch out, breathe deep, and take the view at your own pace. This balcony cabin, the square footage is 211 to 225 square foot. So that is your balcony cabin. This next one that we're going to see is called the Skyline Infinite Balcony Suite. This is a one-of-a-kind suite. Is designed to bring in the river in the sky closer than ever. At the heart of the Skyline Infinite Balcony Suite is a ceiling window that opens to the star or closes for privacy, letting you choose how much light and view you can invite in. Could you imagine you laying there and you can see the sky? You can open that window and have the fresh air. The floor to ceiling windows frames the riverbank just outside, while inside you will find space to sleep, lounge, and dine in comfort, because you could dine there. You got some seating for that. A king-size bed with plush linen spa-inspired bathroom, butler service, and a personalized minibar makes the suite more than a place to stay. It becomes part of your journey. This cabin size is 233 square foot. This is another view of that cabin. And also you have the bathroom. This is what the bathroom looks like for the Skyline Infinite Balcony Suite. All right, so now we're going to move into the Vista balcony. Give me a second while I pull it up. Here's your Vista balcony. The Vista balcony suite wraps your space in light with panoramic river views, an expansive veranda, and rooms to settle in. Separate living and sleeping areas offer flexibility along the spacious bathrooms with dual faucet sinks. The Vista balcony, also you can enjoy personalized butler ready to set up dinner to enjoy your own suite, then relax at your king size bed with premium bedding, all designed to support your preferences. This cabin is 258 square foot. This is the bathroom. It's super gorgeous, super sleek, and beautiful. And so yeah, guys, so these are the different types of staterooms that you have. I'm going to show you some other pictures. This is what it looks like from a different perspective. Hold on a second. This one is the Vista suite. This is the inside of those bathrooms. Ain't it gorgeous? I find it to be so pretty. And those are the clips for today. So what do you all think? Ain't it beautiful? It's just amazing how if you have ever been on a celebrity cruise and you see the river, it kinds of like feels like you're in an ocean river cruise, but you're going to be on action in a river cruise. So it's like kind of strange. But I really liked the fact that the rooms are very pretty, and the pricing, guys. Oh my God. Let's talk about the pricing. So I'm going to give you some options here that we received. It is crazy. The cheapest cabin is obviously the Riverview cabin. And this one is pricing at $2,999. So let's just round it up to $3,000 a person. This one is the cheapest cabin. It's per person, but think about it. It comes with the pricing of your river cruise, your shore excursions, all your food, your drink package. Oh my God, your drink package and your Wi-Fi is also included in that package. So let's say for a party of two, you're looking at about $6,000 for a river cruise with Celebrity as the cheapest cabin available. And you obviously have to get your own, or we can book you your own flights to get there. If you're looking at the infinite balcony, you're looking at about $4,200 per person. The actual balcony itself is $5,099 per person. The Skylight Infinite Balcony Suite is $5,899. And if you want to go to the top of the level, which is the Vista Balcony Suite, you're looking at $6,899. You might be asking yourself, so where do we go on this river? So they're going to be traveling on the Danube, and it goes from Budapest to, it goes all the way from Budapest. It'll stay there for like a day and a half in Budapest, and then it goes to Bratislava, Hamburg, and Vienna, and it'll be in Vienna for like day and a half, and then it goes to the Wachu Valley and Melk, and then from there to Bischofszell, and then you debark in Bischofszell, and then there's another one that starts in Bischofszell, and then it goes all the way, because there's one that starts in Hungary, which is Budapest, and it goes on the Danube, you go all the way to the Netherlands. So you have one that goes all the way to Czech Republic, and then from Czech Republic all the way to the Netherlands. And then there's also one that goes on the Rhine, and the Rhine starts off in Nuremberg, and it goes through Damberg, Würzburg, and Miltenberg, Scenic Rhine. Then it goes to Cologne, and then it stops in Amsterdam. Keep in mind that these cabins are not all the same price depending on the itinerary that you choose. But there's a lot of itineraries if you still want to do the river and you want to go in the lower end, which is the river view. It'll be $3,000. And I think that's a great price for the pricing for a river. They also have itineraries that go through the Christmas markets, and the itineraries that go through the Christmas market on the Celebrity Compass sailing, they start in November 25th of 2027, and they run all the way from November 25th to December 30th. And if you're going to go on the Celebrity Seeker sailing, then it starts on November 25th and it also runs until December 30th. If the first sailing on the Compass is going to be August 5th of 2025, and that sailing has, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8 different sailings. So it has all these different, like they have 16 different sailings starting in August all the way through November 18. And then the Christmas market starts on the 11/25 all the way to 12/30. So if this is something that you may be interested in or want to know more information about it, please feel free to contact me. I'll be more than happy to send you more information. I know that the week before last, I called a whole lot of people and we were taking deposits of $500. The people that did the $500, they were able to secure a booking. That we the first people booked into the Celebrity River. I think it was like 20%. It was sold out in about 6 minutes. So those people get first dibs into the itineraries, and then at the end of this month it's going to open up to the public. So eventually there's going to be more days like during the summertime and things like that. But if that's something that you're interested in, I wanted to bring it to you guys, give you some more information, since a lot of people are talking about it and there's not a whole lot of information out there either, to be honest with you. So I wanted to provide you guys with more information. My clients that did put a deposit did receive this information, and they were able to actually see a little bit more than what you're seeing right now. So like I said, I'm going to put my phone number down just in case if you want more information, or you want to, hold on, or you want to email me. That is my phone and email, and I'll be more than happy to provide you with more information and give you more deets on that. So that is all that I have on the river part, because I know a lot of people are not interested in river, but maybe some of you might be. So I'm just trying to reach out to the community just in case if that's something that you guys want to do. Now, talking about some really cool changes, let's go back now to Carnival Cruise Lines. They actually just introduced their new alcoholic drink package, and it's going to be like $30 per person per day. So, I think that's a really cool deal for those of you that were asking about this package, because believe it or not, guys, whether you believe this or not, there was a lot of people asking for these packages to be out there. And I did read a little bit of, I guess some people were complaining about it, or who knows whatnot, that they were complaining because of the pricing and all of that. But it offers you a whole lot, because you get all the zero proof alcohol or non-alcoholic beverages for $30 a day versus, the alcoholic beverages that you pay, I think like what, $60 or $70 per day. So I just wanted to give you that information from Carnival Cruise Line. So kudos to Carnival for putting that out there for the people. I'm that type of person. I don't drink alcohol. So that'll be kind of cool for somebody like me to know that I have a package that I can purchase and is zero proof. So kudos to you, Carnival, for doing something like that. They also, for the people that are living in Galveston, guys, you guys are getting 2 new extra ships in 2027 and 2028. Galveston is just growing. It's growing tremendously. I'm super happy for the people that live in Galveston. They're getting more. I think Galveston, because it's a smaller community there, they need to maybe build a little bit more, because now with all these cooler ships going over there, there's probably going to get a lot of more people. So one of the ships that is going over there, which is kind of cool, is the Carnival Horizon. For those of you, I'm going to give you a little bit of information. So the Carnival Horizon holds about 4,000 guests, and it's going to be sailing out of Galveston May 19 of 2027. If this is something that you're maybe interested in the people in Texas that never maybe been to a Carnival Horizon ship or the Vista class, there you guys have it. One of the Vista class. And I've been on Horizon 4 times. Love that ship. Super beautiful. So go check them out. May 19, 2027. So those days are ready to book. They're going to be stopping in Montego Bay, Grand Cayman Island, Isla Tropical. Never heard of that, but that's kind of cool. So they're going to be stopping there. They're going to be doing some Western as well, Cozumel, Progreso. So they have about 70 sailings scheduled between May 27 and April 2028. Hello, Miss M. How are you? Welcome in. They also have the Carnival Spirit carrying about 2,000 guests. Carnival Spirit is going to be in Galveston October 11 of 2027, and they are offering about 4 to 5 6-day Western Caribbean cruises featuring Cozumel, Progreso, Belize, and after completing her season is going to Alaska to reposition to Galveston and via Panama Canal. So check it out, and they will be offering an 11 to 10-day cruise to the Caribbean and Panama and the Eastern and Western Caribbean, in addition to a unique 16-day Panama Canal journeys voyage from Seattle to Galveston, departing on September 25th of 2027. That's going to be the Carnival Spirit. Carnival Jubilee has been in Galveston. So a Carnival Jubilee will be transitioning a new 7-day schedule. Beginning of May 2027, they're going to be doing an Eastern and a Western Caribbean, going to Key West, Nassau, Montego Bay, Grand Cayman Island, Belize, Isla Tropical. I got to figure out what Isla Tropical is. Never heard of them. So they're going to be doing that one. And then obviously the Jubilee, she lives there in Galveston, so she's going to be over there. She's offering a little bit of a mixed. She's going to be doing a 6 and an 8-day cruise starting May 2027 through April of 2028. And I'm going to guess because of all these other ships that are going to be there. Now, for those of you that don't know this, I do have some information that I noticed that the Carnival Forense, hold on tight, because I got it right here. The Carnival Forense is going to be offering Carnival Journeys voyage across the South America. You heard that right, guys. They're going to South America. At the start of 2027, the Carnival Forense will start 3 spectacular South American sailings. Each cruise will include to visit these ports, and they are rare stops for Carnival ships. So, Isla Tropical is in Honduras. Thank you, Donnell. All right, so let's hear this out. And I'm sorry because I'm looking down because I actually took a picture of this because this just came out brand new for you guys. It's a 45-day journey, but they have it in 3 segments. First segment is a 15-day South America from Long Beach to San Antonio, Santiago, Chile. So it departs on January 4th of 2027. Guests will journey along the Pacific coast with visits to 4 countries with calls to Acapulco, Mexico, Manta, Ecuador, Cayo Lima, Peru, and San Antonio, Santiago, Chile, plus a memorable equator crossing. That is leg 1. Leg 2 is a 14-day South America from Santiago, Chile to Buenos Aires, Argentina, departing on January 19, 2027. This journey will offer scenic cruising through the Darwin Channel, Chilean fjords, and Cape Horn, plus ports of call in Ushuaia and Puerto Madryn, Argentina, Montevideo, Uruguay, and ending in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Segment 3 is a 16-day South American Buenos Aires, Argentina to Miami. So departing February 2nd of 2027, this special voyage features stops in Brazil. I would love to go to Brazil. during the first day of the world's famous Brazilian carnival. Let me tell you something. We got to get on that one. Danielle, we got to think about this one. The Brazilian Carnival will visit the city of Rio de Janeiro, and as well as the Brazilian port of Maceió. Maybe I said that wrong. Sailing features to the memorable crossing of the equator, a chance at viewing the annual solar eclipse at sea. That is great. And visit the beautiful Caribbean islands of Grenada, Martinique, and St. Martin before arriving in Miami. That is a 45-day journey. I actually priced it out. So if you're looking to booking this cruise, I actually priced it out for a solo and a double. If you're going solo, you're looking at about $10,000 to $11,000 for 45 days on a balcony cabin. If you're looking for a double occupancy, it's going to be about 12,000 and change for a double occupancy on a balcony cabin. So that is not bad for a 45-day. So you will start in Long Beach, California, and you will end in Miami. Each segment is about 4,000 to 5,000 depending on the segment. But when you look at it, it is amazing for the price, guys. For the price, it is really, really, really good. Are they giving out glasses? I'm going to guess. Yeah, I'm going to guess they're going to be doing all of that because they will be prepared for all of that. And so think about it. This is not until 2027. The booking deposit is about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's about $1,000 to book it because you got to book it in 3 segments. So you got to book them all separate. There are cabins, if you're interested, that you can stay in the same exact cabin for all of the 3 sailings. So that way you don't have to, move around. So if you are interested in this journey, guys, you will cover a whole lot in 45 days. For that price, it is spectacular. And I actually priced it yesterday because I had a customer that called me about it. Mr. John Easel. So wherever you are, John, driving right now, thank you so much. And I priced it out for him and he loved the price. So he's going to let me know, but I was just wanting to let you know. So just in case, if you have not heard about this beautiful journeys cruise on the Carnival Firenze, which is a Costa class ship that was turned into a Carnival ship, call me and let me know because that is a fantastic price. So kudos to Carnival for putting out those cruises out there, and especially for the price. You could even go a little bit lower if you want to do like an inside or an ocean. I actually did a balcony cabin because I wanted to try and see what was, there's obviously that's the highest. You can do maybe a spa if you want to cabin on there, but I did a balcony, and I think for a balcony price, it is an amazing deal because you're going through, you think about it, you're going to start in California, you're going to go through Argentina, Buenos Aires, Chile, and all of that, Brazil, and then you're going to end up in Miami. So you got to take a flight from, let's say, Florida to California, and then you just end up in Miami. So it'll be cheap. It'll be super cheap. You just got to take a flight there, and then you'll be back. If you're from Florida, if you are from, like, let's say Donnell that lives in Pennsylvania, then she has to get a flight to California and then one from Miami back home. But it's not like international that the flights will be cheaper because it's not going to be international, guys. Yeah, I got you guys with all this information. My case, it will be New York to Cali. Yes, it would. And I think it's a really good way of checking out some of those ports that they're hard to go because not all the time these cruises go there. So yeah, think about it. That's for 2027. So you will start your 2027 brand new year out there sailing and enjoying, the world, enjoying all these different types of ports of calls. And you get to check in new bucket list stuff for a great price. So check it out. Let me know. I got all of that kind of stuff. Right now, Royal Caribbean, they're still offering onboard credit if you want to book, either Utopia, Star of the Seas, Icon, World, what is it called? It's been a day. It's just been a day. What is that ship name called? You got Symphony, Oasis, Harmony, whatever ship you want on the Royal Fleet, they're offering onboard credit. Celebrity is also just inputted today. If you're thinking of doing Alaska, the 2027 Alaska itineraries are now open to book as of today. So if that's something that you might be waiting or interested in, let me know. Wonder, thank you, Dano. That's why I love you with all my heart. Wonder of the Seas. It's just been a crazy day today here at work. But yeah, so I don't have anything new for MSC Cruises. They don't have any specials going on right now with MSC or Carnival other than that Journeys cruise that I just mentioned to you guys. And I think it's a fantastic price for the cruise. I just couldn't take 45 days out at sea. If not, I would do it because that's a great itinerary to do. So keep in mind that there's always good specials, good sales. Expedia is always having something new out there. I try my best to put as much as I can on my Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, and also with YouTube being one of the hardest platforms to put all the stuff out there. I'm actually testing the waters with YouTube right now. So I'm doing some changes on the back end. You guys will not kind of see it, but I'm doing some changes on the back end to see how the channel is progressing. So far we're doing really good. We're still progressing, but we still got a lot of work ahead of us to do. Soon here, we're almost done because every Thursday, I'm not sure if you guys know, but every Thursday at 7 p.m., I put out a vlog. There is one vlog that I put last week about the Soul and the Torque performances on Star of the Sea. So if you haven't watched it and you're kind of like trying to figure out what the shows will look like, I actually recorded the whole entire show for you guys, except for Torque because it was just a preview. So it's out there. So I think I have one more Star of the Seas vlog that is coming out this Thursday. And then next week, we're going to start with Europe. And you guys are going to get to see Europe from our eyes here at the Traveling with Tinkerbell family. And you guys get to see everything we did in Europe, all the places we went, and all of that stuff. I was just putting it a little bit off so that I can fit Star in there. And now we're going to start with the Europe series. And possibly in the middle of Europe, we probably have to take a little pause for Europe because we're going to have to insert Celebrity Excel, because I don't know if you guys know, I got invited to go and check out Celebrity Excel in November. So I will be doing that and I'll be bringing that out to you guys. We are going to be doing a live streaming, and I am super happy to announce that my lovely husband, Mr. Martin, will be traveling with me on that cruise. So I cannot wait. Yes, Donnell, wait until you see all the crazy things that we did in Europe, the fun parts and all of it. It's going to be a lot. I can't wait to see it because, I don't know, we recorded, I think, a little bit under 600 vlogs, or not vlogs, but segments. So I think altogether we have about 17 or 18 vlogs that are coming from Europe. It's a lot. But think about it. We were there for about 16 days altogether. Mind you, the funny part is that we started the vlog, you know, with the flight and everything. But when we ended, I didn't even ended the vlog with the last flight because I was so tired. I forgot to vlog coming back. And but we still got to put in some stuff and some reviews and things together. So I'm going to start working with Jeff D to actually go through all of that. But those segments are going to be, I'm hoping it's next week because I think it's scheduled for next week. So 7 p.m. every Thursday, we're going to put a vlog for Europe, and I'm hoping that you guys will enjoy, our actual vision in Europe and what we thought about it and the things that we did. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of fun. I can't wait to see it because when you're recording it, you're at the moment in time, but I don't remember like everything that I record. So I can't wait to see, when we got there, what we did and on all this really cool stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So, but yeah, I can't wait for all of that. So we have a couple of things coming up. Our last cruise of this year will be Excel. So we'll be closing 2025 with a celebrity cruise, which is my one of my best cruises to travel on. So I'll be closing it with a brand new ship. And there's more cruising for next year. So I'm still working through the dates of what is it that we're going to do. One of my daughters gets married next year, as you guys know, in the community. So I'm trying to figure out how to accommodate the travel and be here for all the stuff, because we're going to be doing a bachelorette cruise for her. Is it a bachelorette? I think it's a bachelorette cruise for her. And it's going to be a weekend kind of cruise. So it's going to be fun. I might not, I don't think I'm going to record that because that's more private for her. I might just record if we go someplace different that we've never been, then I'll probably record that area and things like that. So next year in 2026, I'm just praying that it'll be a great year for traveling with Tinkerbell. There might be changes in the channel. We don't know yet. We're working on all of that as well. So I feel just blessed and thankful that I have all of you guys in the community. And little by little, we continue to grow. I try to work as hard as I can so that we can get into these newer ships, hopefully Carnival. One day, Carnival, if you're listening, I'm going to send you an email. But if you're listening, it would be nice to get invited to your new ships, to check them out, bring them out to the community. So I'm going to be working on that to see what I can do with Carnival. Since we've been on MSC, we've been on Celebrity, we've been on Royal, and I'm super thankful for all the partnerships and the networks that we do, just to work with amazing human beings in the travel industry. And next month, guys, I have Navigators Rally on October 4th. I know you guys don't know what that is, but I'm going to be in Orlando November 4th, and I'm looking forward to meeting all of my friends from all over United States and Canada, and some of them outside the world. We all meet, and this is my first time going there, but I know a lot of people there. So we get to kind of like network and all of that stuff. Tomorrow, and I know you guys might not see this, but I got invited to do a webinar tomorrow. So I'll be live tomorrow. And I'm going to be helping Christina from Expedia doing a recruitment webinar. So there's going to be a lot of people that are thinking of joining Expedia. Tomorrow is that webinar, and they had invited me. This is my second year that they invite me. I did it the first year. I couldn't do it my second year with Expedia. And I saw her on Star. So Christina, I love you to the moon and back, girl. It was nice to see you on Star. And next thing you know, I get an email from her. She goes, Jackie, you want to be on the webinar again? Let's just do this. And I'm like, sure, let's just roll with it. I would love to tell everybody out there that is thinking of being a travel advisor, just like I am, how happy I am with the Expedia family. And we're going to be talking about that tomorrow. So you probably won't see that webinar, but if you are interested in maybe coming into the industry, then you might be able to catch me. And I actually send some pictures of Europe, because you got to send pictures of places you've been. And there's like a whole question and answer chat thing with me. So I am super, super excited, over the moon happy. Christina, I love you to the moon and back, girl. You are so cool. And I'm just happy to work with my Expedia family as much as I can. So super excited to do that. So it's just we're just going up, going up a little bit at a time. I don't have any time tomorrow. I'm working. I don't, it's not going to be live here. It's going to be live through Expedia Cruises. So if you are a person that are interested in coming into the industry, you'll get like it's kind of like a Zoom meeting, and you get an invite and you get to see the webinar. So it's not like if I'm going to post it here, it will never be on Traveling with Tinker, but I'm just letting you know that that's something that I will be doing tomorrow. Thank you, Miss Mama Nancy and Donnell. I love you guys so much. One day I would like to do another group cruise. More than likely it'll probably be like Royal Caribbean or something like that. And I would like to do it when the community is ready to come in, and then we could do like not like really really big, but a really nice group cruise. Hi Angie, hello my love, thank you so much for being here. I would like to do another group cruise and bring you guys all along. I am planning a group cruise, as you all know, on MSC World Atlantic for the first sailing. And I'm also going to plan one on the Celebrity Excel for 2028. So I'm working with MSC and Celebrity to be able to get all these cabins and stuff like that. Those itineraries hasn't come out yet, but I'm looking on the Celebrity Excel. I'm looking for an itinerary that goes from Athens, from Piraeus, and it stops in Barcelona. It's going to be, I think, an 8-day cruise. So that's the one that I'm looking for 2028. And it's going to be, I think, on the summertime of 2028, like beginning of the summer in June, something like that. I don't want to go over there where it's like really, really hot. So we're going to do it like earlier. But I'm going to have more information on that as the time progresses and those itineraries drop, because it's very important to have the itinerary in order for us to promote it. And we're going to promote it like heavily, not only here on YouTube, but it's going to be promoted everywhere I can promote it. So it's because I'm trying to grow the community here on YouTube, so I want to be able to grow it in all different perspectives so that people can start coming in and we can start building these groups. Yes, Donnell, it's going to be a cruise on Celebrity Excel in 2028. I'm looking for the one that goes from Athens to Barcelona. And then on the MSC World Atlantic, that one is going to be for 2027. And I think their first sailing, if I'm not mistaken, because it was supposed to be November of 26, but they moved it to, I think, February of 27. But those itineraries hasn't come out yet. So I'm working with MSC on that to get some cabins for that. And that one is coming out of Port Canaveral. So if that's something that you might be interested in, I will be bringing some more information on that as we get closer to getting these itinerary information. So yeah, so keep in mind that, I don't only do cruises, guys. I do all sorts of travel. I do get that question a lot, like, you only do cruises, but we do everything here. I'm like a full travel agent. I just don't specialize in cruises. And as of today, I have booked over 2,000 cruises as of today in the 4 years that I've been with Expedia. So when I was looking at the numbers, I'm like, oh my God, like that is crazy. Like, just to think how many bookings, that's a lot of bookings. Hello, how are you doing, Mr. Warmstrong? Thank you so much for being here, sir. God bless you wherever you are. And thank you for being here with me today. Are we all going to do the yacht club? You know what? I might do the yacht club on that one, Donnell, because I want to be able to try it out. But I have to figure out with MSC, because since we're doing a group, to sit like to have not every night, but some nights sit together for dinner. So it's going to be one of those that I'm trying to figure out. But yeah, it's going to be great. I can't wait to be able to check it out. I know you're going to do the yacht club on that one. Thank you, Miss Nancy. Yeah, I didn't notice it until today. I got an email and I was advised, oh, you have reached these many. I'm like, oh, okay. I tell you, Expedia keeps everything. Hello, Queen of Disney. How are you doing? Guys, I will share this with you now that I saw the Queen of Disney coming in, Miss Samara Brown. For those of you that don't know, we call her the Queen of Disney. Um, she stays in Lagomar, right? And I'm thinking, okay, so I'm going to Fort Lauderdale next month, now in November for Excel. So I said, let me call Lagomar. Let me check out to see, how much is gonna if I could stay one day to try out this place that Miss Queen of Disney loves with all her passion. Guys, it was $406 for one night. And I'm like, like, I'm going to travel from Tampa to Fort Lauderdale. It's going to take me 4 hours. I'm going to get there like at 3. And then from 3 to the next day, like, that's no. So I'm going to go another day and I'm going to do like a weekend getaway over there. But I'm going to do it when it's a little bit lower peak to try it out. I want to check out Lagomar. Look at it. She's the queen of Lagomar. She sure is, because she's staying over there again. I might just stop by, and because I want to meet Samara, so I might just stop by incognito and knock on her door. She'll be like, what are you doing here? Oh, the Tigers win. Hey. Look at M. M is over there watching a game, so they're over there enjoying their time. I'm telling you. So yeah, so one of these days, Samara, we will meet. I promise you, we will meet, because you come to Fort Lauderdale a whole lot. But yeah, guys, so we're gonna have a great time. So also, you're watching the baseball game. Nice. I'm not into. I don't know why. Maybe I said I don't have the time. I'm not into sport. I will say, when I was younger, and when I say younger, I'm talking about when I was 13, 14, 15. I used to watch basketball. And I used to love the Chicago Bulls because, for those of you that don't know, I was born in Puerto Rico, but I was raised in Chicago. And I actually went to some of their actual basketball games. And for those of you that maybe don't remember, they have what? Pippen, Jordan. I think Armstrong was one of them back in the time. And Larry Bird. All these other people that maybe they probably retired by now, but I haven't watched basketball in years, guys. But that was the only sport that I was able to watch back in the time when I was growing up. And, living in Chicago, everything was about the Chicago Bulls everywhere. So we have the jerseys, I went to a couple of games there back in the time, and it was really, really cool. And, I probably watched it for like maybe 5-6 years or something like that straight. And then after that, I don't know what happened. See, Miss Nancy loves football. There you go. Guys, make sure if you like what I'm bringing out to you guys tonight, make sure please hit that like button. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. Share with all your friends and family. Trust and believe. I try to bring you as much information as I can. Try to make it as happy as I can do it for you guys. And I know that the vlogs that are coming soon is going to be great for you guys to see. $500 a night. What is $500 a night, Donnell? So you have to go when it's 285. So they're talking over there. But yeah, guys, so just hit that like button. For those of you that every week I tell you guys, for those of you that like to watch the show but don't comment, just say hello. Because trust and believe, every little bit counts. Even if you say hello on the comments, it'll count. It'll tell YouTube, hey, they're having some chit chat over there. Let's put it out there for everybody else to see. So keep that in mind. Share with everybody as you can. Help me grow the channel out is what I'm asking of you guys. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. We bring you everything that we can out of the kindness of my heart. I try my best to bring you the most amazing vlogs that I can bring out. And I know that we are a new channel. Our channel is only 2 years old. but I feel that in 2 years we have done quite a bit in the 2 years, and we continue to grow the channel, continue to change our vlog style to see what is it that the community likes the most. And it's just been great. I noticed that ever since we changed the style, a lot of more people are watching the vlog even longer, which is what we want to celebrate. And that is amazing and great. Um, for the person that won the Star of the Seas, I sent the package. I have not heard, but I'm going to guess they received it. So hopefully I get something really cool on Excel, or maybe I could bring something back for the channel, because I think that's what I'm going to do. Every time I go on a new cruise, I'm going to bring you guys something back, and I'm just going to give it away for whoever is the person that wins it. And yeah, so you guys can have something brand new that nobody else has, for that you haven't even been on the cruise, and you get to have something new. Europe vlogs will do well. I'm hoping, Donnell, because I think it was a lot of fun. I'm hoping. No, I don't remember. I did cry a whole lot in Europe. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Mainly in Paris, seeing the Eiffel Tower, but I didn't show that to you guys. Um, it was, how would I say it? Going to Europe for me was not only a dream come true, but very emotional, because it's one of those things that you grow up, and you see these places on TV, and you never think that you will make it there. And guys, when I got there, it was like, oh my god, like I can't wait. I just fell in love. I am in love, and I can't wait to go back over there. It's just one of those situations where you live here in America all your life, but when you go outside of America and you see something completely different, it just captivates you in a different level. And Europe has a lot to offer, a lot of history, amazing places to visit. So if that's something that you are thinking, guys, do it. Don't think about it. We only live once, guys. We only live once. And you're here today. You never know about tomorrow. And that's something that I tell all of my customers. If you don't have all of the money in the world, it's fine. At least travel one time a year, even if it's a little staycation outside of your home. But if you're looking into maybe Europe or something like that, save as much as you can and go for it. Don't look back, because when we're no longer here, all we take is our memories. We don't take anything else, and you don't want to leave this place without seeing all God's creation, because He created so much out there for us to see. It's just crazy. Look at Danielle. Danielle says, I knew it will melt you. Girl, you don't understand. I think about it every day. I'm like, oh, I want to go back. Look at M. M says, I have been there twice. M is beautiful. I live with my aunt and my uncle for another 3 weeks in Paris. Paris is just stunning. I tell you, that Eiffel Tower did it for me. I never knew it was just so majestic. Let me put it that way, and so pretty and so beautiful, and it's all its glory out there. And to know the story behind it is what makes it even more special. So whenever you're gonna go travel to these places, hi Dave, thank you so much for being here. Whenever you're gonna travel to these places, make sure you read a little bit about where you're traveling, get to know the place that you're going, so that when you get there, you kind of like appreciate it a little bit more than just going and not knowing what exactly you're looking at. Look at Mr. Martin. That's right. Even in our own backyard, so many times we put off and don't enjoy what's in our area. Yep. I agree with you. Martine and I, we did a family little vacation to Key West, and we went there for Memorial Weekend last year, and we had a great time. It was someplace that, even though it's right here in our own state, but we never went there, other than we went on a cruise for a couple of hours. So we did that, and it was really nice. It was really, really nice. So yeah, Martin is going with me on Excel. I'm super excited. I get to bring him along with me so he can see for the first time. But guys, I went over already almost 2 minutes of your kind time. So thank you all for being here with me today. I love you guys all to the moon and back, and I will see you tomorrow from across the wave. We're going to be talking about Costa Maya. Is at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take care, guys, and toodaloo. Toodles, guys. Love you guys. Stay safe. God bless each and every one of you guys. Love you.